Good morning to everyone. So, welcome to online classes student. In the previous class, we had just deal with the introductions of rational number, isn't it? So, yesterday we will recall the knowledge. So, here what do you mean by a rational number? Since I have told you that any alphabet which is in the form of A by B, P by Q or C by D, like this, suppose it is not compulsory that the rational number should be in the form of A by B. It can be in the form of P by Q. Okay, it can be in the form of R by S. Any alphabet from A to Z we can consider. So, when we will take any format like P by Q, so we will call this P by Q as a rational number in two conditions. First condition, the value of P and Q should be integer, wherever the value of P and Q should be integers, and the denominator, that means Q is the denominator, isn't it, that should never be equals to 0. So whenever any fraction or any number which is in the form of A by B or P by Q or R by S, X by Z, any, okay, it should be a rational number when it follows the two conditions. First condition is that the numerator and denominator must be integer and its denominator never be equal. Integer, that means in the previous video I had already told you about integer. Integer is a combination of positive and negative number. Along with that, neutral, that is 0 also should be there. So that kind of number is said to be as an integer. For example of this rational number will be minus 5 by 8, okay, minus 3 upon 4 plus 6 by 7. It can be positive and a negative number, isn't it? If we will consider the example of this minus 6 and minus 11, minus sign is present in numerator as well as the denominator. Okay, as we know that minus and minus, according to the rules of the property, isn't it, what is minus and minus, it will become plus, isn't it? So minus from the numerator and minus from the denominator, it will be get cancelled, or we will consider it as a plus. So it will become 11 by 6, a positive number. So it is also a rational number. Clear? I think yesterday and in today's video it is very clearly explained by me, that is what do you mean by a rational number. Now if you are having any doubt, can ask me through my WhatsApp number. Okay. Now let's see what is a rational number, how many types of rational number exist. As integer having three types. First is a positive integer, second is negative integer, and third is neutral. Isn't it? In the same way, rational number, two type of rational number exist. First rational number name is positive rational number. What is the first rational number name is? That is a positive rational number. The second type of a rational number is a negative rational number. Okay, these are the two type of a rational number. So what do you mean by positive rational number and negative rational number? Let's see. So here is a positive rational number definition is given on the screen. What is said here? A rational number is said to be a positive rational number if its numerator and denominator are either both positive or both negative. It means that it is said that any rational number P by Q, A by B, any, okay, if we are having both the numerator, since this one A is the numerator and B is the denominator, isn't it? Numerator and denominator we are having, suppose we are having the example 3 by 7. So if the numerator and denominator both were the positive number, then it is called a positive rational number. Or we can say that if the numerator is negative and the denominator is also negative, then also it is called a positive rational number. Why it is so? Why the negative minus 3 minus 7? Now you will ask me, teacher, it is a negative number, then how we can consider it as a positive rational number? So for that, dear student, I will explain you. See, we are having minus 3 and minus 7, isn't it? Minus sign is present in the numerator. This is 3 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator, isn't it? So we can see the minus sign in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So dear student, when minus sign is present in the numerator and denominator, first thing that we can either cancel the minus sign from the numerator or denominator, or as the according to the property, we know that minus and the minus sign will become the plus. That's why this minus 3 upon minus 7 will be considered as a positive rational number. Clear everyone? This is the definition of a positive rational number. Hope you people understood. Okay. Next comes the negative rational number. Here we are going to deal with the negative rational number. As the word itself says negative, that means the numerator, either the numerator or the denominator will be negative. Any one. Okay. Either the numerator, suppose a by b we are having, this is the numerator, this is the denominator. Among this numerator and denominator, any one of the number should be a negative number, that is minus 3 by 7 we will consider as a negative rational number. Then plus 3 upon minus 7, that is 3 upon minus 7 is considered as a negative rational number. Both should not be negative rational number. If the number is minus 3 upon minus 7, it will be considered as positive rational number. Remember that. Here I am talking about any one of the number, either the numerator or the denominator must be negative, then only it is said to be as a negative rational number. Have you understood what I said? So again I am repeating the definition, that is a negative rational number. A rational number is said to be a negative if its numerator and denominator are of opposite sign. That means either the numerator will be negative or the denominator will be negative. Okay, opposite sign, that means if numerator is a positive number, then definitely the denominator will be negative. If the denominator will be positive, then definitely the numerator will be positive. Clear everyone? So this is the definition of a negative rational number. Have you understood everyone? Now next we are going to deal with the properties. Mainly 3 properties of a rational number exist. After this property we are going to see that the main property of that is under addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. But before that, the main 3 basic property of the rational number we are going to deal. Okay, in the next video I am going to give you the property. This property is about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This property you people had already studied in the 7th class. Under the addition property, that is closure, additive, isn't it, commutative, inverse, all these properties comes under the addition. Then same for the multiplication, division and subtraction. But remember that student, subtraction and division property in this, except the closure property, rest other property does not exist. Okay, it means the LHS and RHS are never be equal in that. While explaining you that properties, I will explain you more details about that. But before starting those properties, it is very important to deal with the 3 properties. Okay, these 3 properties of a rational number. It's a basic property. Okay, the main property I will give you in the next video. Now let's see what the property here it says. Here, if a upon b is a rational number and m is a non-zero integer. Okay, what it is said that if a upon b that means it is a rational number. Okay, and m is a non-zero integer, that means any numbers comes from the outside and it multiplied with a upon b. Have you understood what it says? Suppose a upon b is a rational number and any number from outside m comes inside and get multiplied with the rational number a by b. मतलब ये कि a by b एक rational number है और जो m है वो नॉन ज़ीरो मतलब ज़ीरो को हटा करके कोई भी नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव नंबर आ करके a by b से मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है. Have you understood up to here? So that property, when an m get multiplied with a rational number, whatever the result we are getting, that means a will be multiplied with m, it will be am, b will be multiplied with m, it will be bm. So whatever the result we are getting, this result is also a rational number according to the property. One more example I will show you. Suppose we are having 1 by 2 where a is 1 and B is 2. Okay, what is the value of A? A value is 1 and B value we are having 2. Clear? Now, since as I told you that 1 by 2 is a rational number, and we will consider the value of M as 3. Value of M is a 3 which comes from outside and get multiplied with the rational number 1 by 2. Okay, so numerator and denominator both it will be multiplied. So when it will be multiplied with 1, 3 will be multiplied with 1, it will become 3 itself. Now 3 will multiplied with 2, it will become 6, isn't it? Now this 3 upon 6 is a rational number according to the property first. Have you understood up to here? Next property. Property number 2. Here in this property it is said that property number 2, if A upon B is a rational number and M is a common divisor of A and B, then whatever the result we are getting, that will be a rational number. It is said that if suppose we are having an A by B is a rational number and any of the number, like suppose M comes from outside and get divided with the rational number A by B, then whatever the result we are getting here, that result will be what? That result will be rational number itself. मतलब बाहर से जो नंबर m आएगा रैशनल नंबर से डिवाइड होकर के जो आंसर देगा वो रैशनल नंबर ही रहेगा. Like that the property says. Have you understood? As we have seen in the multiplication first property, that whatever the numbers comes outside, it will be multiplied with the numerator and denominator, and the result which we are getting is a rational number. In the same way, if we are having a rational number A upon B form and a number M comes from the outside and get divided by A and B, then whatever the result we are getting, that result is in the form of a rational number itself. Okay, suppose here we are having, let's take an example, that is minus 32 upon 40 we are having. We are going to divide the numerator and denominator with 8. When we are going to divide, what the answer we are getting? The answer is minus 4 by 5, isn't it? So this answer minus 4 by 5 is what? Is a rational number itself. Okay, whatever the result we are getting is in the form of a rational number. Clear? Next, standard form of a rational number. You people are very well known. The word standard means equivalent means, isn't it? You people had already studied many times in the class 6 and 7. So let's see what do you mean by standard form of a rational number. So here we are having the definition of standard form of a rational number. A rational number A by B is said to be in standard form if A and B are integers having non-common divisor other than 1 and B positive. B is positive. It means that suppose we are having a number 2 upon 4. Clear? This is a number. Now how to identify whether 2 by 4 is in a standard form? कैसे पता चलेगा कि 2 by 4 एक standard form rational number है? For that what we have to do, student? A simple thing. We are going to divide the number. We are going to cancel the number. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. Now after this the number 1 by 2, whether this 1 by 2 is going to cancel again? इसके बाद 1 by 2 और cancel होगा? No, it won't get cancelled. So this 1 by 2 is called as a standard form of 2 by 4. समझ आया? 1 by 2 जो है वो 2 by 4 का standard form होगा. Let's take one more example, then you will clearly understood. Suppose I am having a number 8 upon 16. Okay, minus 8 by 16. Now can we cancel this minus 8 by 16? Of course we can cancel. So let's start with the number 2, with the table 2. So here it will be minus 4. Here it will be 16 comes in the table 8 times. Then again by table 2 it will be 2 times. Here 8 will be 4 times. Then again 1 time and again here it will be 2 times. So when we are cancelling minus 8 upon 16, what the number we are getting at last? Minus 1 by 2. Again it will be get cancelled? No. Minus 1 by 2 और cancel होगा क्या? नहीं होगा. So minus 1 by 2 is the standard form of minus 8 by 16. Remember that. हमको न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर को तब तक कैंसिल करते जाना है जब तक एक यूनिक नंबर आकर के स्टॉप ना हो जाए, उसके बाद वो नंबर कैंसिल नहीं होगा. So that kind of a number is said to be a standard form. Of course it can be, you can also in a simple word you can understand that if any of the number, if suppose 16 is an even number and 91 is an odd number, so it won't get cancelled. Suppose we are having 3 as an odd number, okay, and 100 as an even number, again it will be considered as a standard form. Sometimes it happens that while seeing the numbers, one it will be even and other will be odd. If it is a large number, you can suppose if any number does not cancelled with any of the table from the numerator and denominator, whether it will be a large number can also be happen. Suppose 3 upon 100. So 3 upon 100 won't be get cancelled with each other. So 3 upon 100 itself is a standard form of itself means 3 by 100 जो है वो अपने आप का ही standard form होगा. Understood? Hope you people understood. Okay. So here some example is being given. You can see from the screen whatever the things I explained you, the same example is here. So here we are going to deal a last property. As I told you, 3 property exist. These are the basic properties, student. The main property I will give you in the next video. So compare third property. Let a by b and c by d be the two rational number. That means two form of the rational number. Okay. When it get cross multiplied, whatever the answer we are getting, that answer will be rational number. Suppose we are having an alphabet a by b is a rational number and the c by d. Instead of this into equal to come. Okay. So when this will be get cross multiplied, okay, so a will be multiplied with the d, so it will become ad, and when b will be multiplied with c, it will become bc. Let's take one example, then you will understood. Okay, so suppose I am having a number 3 upon 4 and the next number is 1 by 2. Clear? When this number will get cross multiply with each other, 3 into 2 is equals to 4 into 1. So when 3 will be multiplied with 2, it will become 6, and when 4 will be multiplied with 1, it will be 4 itself. Okay, so this form is said to be as a rational number itself. So here the properties is, the 3 basic property of rational number is over. Now comparison of rational number. It is clear that every positive rational number is greater than 0. Always remember, student, that every positive rational number is greater than 0. Greater than 0, do you remember the number line? Okay, this 0 exists at the middle. From here all the positive at the right hand side. This is the right hand side, isn't it? Lies all the positive numbers, and on left hand side all the negative number. This is the basic information. So every positive number is always greater than 0. All the positive numbers is greater than 0, and vice versa all the negative numbers are smaller than 0. मतलब जितना बड़ा negative number होगा उतना ही 0 से वो छोटा होगा. Suppose let's take an example like 982 is smaller than 0. Remember, if it will be plus 982, then it will be greater than 0. This is the meaning of this two comparison. Have you understood? So dear student, today we are going to end our topic. Now tomorrow we are going to see, that means in the next video we are going to see some more property, which is the important property. As I told you about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, under that closure, commutative, like that those property we'll see. After that property explanation, we will going to start the exercise. So as I told you in the previous video, you have to make A4 size college copy 200 pages, and whatever the definitions I am giving you here in the video, please try to write down, because it will be helpful for you to solve the question. So for today, thank you everyone. Okay.